So, Coach, you guys have kind of been on a tear since you got back from normal. I mean, if I counted up right, I think you've outscored your opponent since then 57-2 or something. So you guys are hitting the ball real well.
We are putting the ball in play hard, and we're getting fortunate at times that it's finding gaps or finding holes. But that's all we want to do. We want to have good at-bats with good swings, and hopefully it'll find a gap at some point. And so far they've done that. They've had good mentality at the plate since then.
What were things like after normal? Kind of carry the weight of being undefeated and go there and be beat. And I know how you look at that, but how do the girls look at that?
They're good, and we played them in the sectional final last year, so we knew going in. And there's a tendency we go home and away, every other year, and there's a pattern that we win at our place and they usually win at their place. But we were actually set up and blew both games in the bottom of the seventh, so that part was disappointing for a senior-dominated team to take, I think. So it put it back in perspective that we need to compete for all 21 outs most of the time and do our job. And that day we really didn't. And they're good enough that if you don't, then you're going to take the loss. But we'll take the loss as long as we learn from taking the loss. I have no problem with taking losses.
It sure looks like they have. Now, Dan, I know that West defeated you guys last year, and Dan was on the in the circle for that last year. Did you see anything different from her? I guess they thought that they could off-speed you a little bit.
We were very disciplined at the plate. I thought early we had one inning where we tried to hit it too hard and not get good swings on it, but for the most part they made the adjustments that they needed to make at the plate, and we got fortunate. They booted a couple at timely, and we took advantage of it, and that made a big difference. But Rachel's hitting it out after they came back with one that Young hit, and that was important, and then we just continued it from there.
Very good. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate it.